Boom. Stevie G's homecoming and that. Listen, you're my dog. I love you and that. But nah, right now you have to hold this LG like we're smoking and that. You know, like that? Yeah. Liverpool, Aston Villa, review. Boom. Boom. Welcome back, Saint LFCTV. Hope you're well with your boy Saint. And yeah, it's a good day, bruv. So I've enjoyed it. You know them ones that it hurt, but ultimately we got the win in it. Listen, if it's your first time in here, please hit that subscribe button in it. Turn on your post notification bell to let you know when I'm dropping. Hit the like button, get in the comments, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, cool. Let's get into it. Alright, so the lineup come, and really and truly there wasn't any difference in the lineup that I was particularly surprised, other than our centre forward. Klopp went with some false nine, like trial thing, and tried to put Ox there in it. I was a bit like, okay. When I saw the lineup on One Football app, shout out One Football app, because I saw the lineup first. They had put Mane as the centre, as the number 9, and Ox on the left, and I knew already. I was like, that ain't right. So I was a bit like, okay, we'll see. I'll get into it. I was gonna say something, but I'll get into it. So yeah, like that was a bit different. Going to the game, obviously, well, even before the game, like not anyone. I don't know if Steven Gerrard means that much to every Liverpool fan, but definitely to me, he is everything. Do you know what I mean? Like he is the best player that I've seen in my lifetime play for Liverpool, and definitely prior to this team that's been assembled. Like he's God to me, innit? Like without a doubt, innit? So this one hurt a little bit. Obviously, there's conflicting. It's a bit itchy. Don't know what's going on there. There's conflicting like feelings. Like there's not conflicting feelings. Let me not lie, in it. Man wants the dub, in it. Man wants the dub, like, and you're gonna hold this L, in it. But at the same time, like I'm just like, and it's Aston Villa. It's mad because they're the ones that slapped 7 past us as well. So like it is mad. It's mad. But I just want to win the game, in it. But do you know what I mean? Hearing the standing ovation when he come, that was touching. And I just knew he was going to get a good reception. Obviously, he was going to get a good reception in it. And that was just, you know what I'm saying? That just plugged on my heartstrings a little bit. You get me? I was like, it's nice still. I like that. Boom. Got into the game now. And to be very honest with you, I thought we controlled the game from the off. I thought we were all over them. I thought the way in which, obviously, our possession stats proved that pretty much. But I did think that they set up, Gerrard in Rangers set up very solid, I can't even get the words out. His midfield especially was very solid. Do you know what I mean? He played with a solidity that, do you know what I'm saying, was very rigorous, and he's brought that to Aston Villa. So especially with Young weren't really, I weren't seeing it as he was on the wing as so much. Like he was more kind of tucked in, do you know what I mean, behind Watkins, with Ramsey and that. And they were looking to really try and push us out to the wings. That was their main, that's what I thought their main game plan was, try and push us out to the wings, and then they could deal with anything that was coming in and then try and hit us on the counter. I felt that we controlled the game pretty well. I felt that with our midfield, it seemed, especially with Ox, drifting back, kind of doing the Firmino role, but not really just being that fourth midfielder in the middle of the park. We just overloaded them and we were just on them in our waves of attack. It was just peak certain times. I could see all Tyrone Mings all done out at all 40 minutes, and it was peak, innit? I'm not even gonna lie. We were definitely just onto them. I felt like the only one bad thing today was it just wasn't clicking. We would have great passages of play, but our final third, it just was not. And that wasn't with any one particular player so much. Maybe Mane, if I had to point out one, And I'm not just saying that, but it just seemed like he did so much good work that his final third play wasn't up to par. I'm roasting in it. I just gotta turn this down. So yeah, like it wasn't up to par. Like it would just break down a little bit. But Salah did the same. Do you know what I mean? Ox did the same when he was up and around. And so that was gonna be my only downfall in it. Our final third play was a bit mad. Like it was just not clicking in it. But at the same time, we were controlling the game as we knew we would. Do you know what I mean? As we often do. I thought Robertson was. We didn't really. I'm trying to think of any real clear chances that we created in the first half. Robertson's header, that Martinez had to scramble for. Van Dijk, I think he had the header that come off. And then Salah's chance that he snatched at. Other than that, there weren't really anything else that we weren't really. Do you know what I mean? It was annoying, innit? It was starting to aggravate me. Come like the 60th minute, obviously, I'm starting to think, we started second half, cool, we come out, and then obviously Jota wasn't fit enough to start the game, so that's why he didn't come on. But I'm sitting there thinking, and Ox wasn't doing anything that I wanted our number 9 to do in terms of the runs and stuff. He wasn't playing a bad game, but it wasn't his fault. But it's just one of them ones where, like, what I wanted someone who was in that position to do, he weren't doing. And obviously he weren't doing that because he don't have the skill set to do that. Like, that's not what Ox is there to do. I'm thinking all of this time you're doing up trial and error with Ox. What's Minamino doing? I see Minamino come out in a publication and say, oh yeah, like, I'm just saying my favourite position is centre forward, in it. Like, I like playing, like I like the goals, in it. I like getting goals, in it. But at the same time, I'll play wherever, in it, and I'm a utility player. So I'm like, yo, he's actually come out and said his favourite his favourite position is number 9. He enjoys it, and you still can't get a squeeze. Like, rotted. And really and truly, I'm not Minamino's biggest fan, like, or biggest, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not Demo Dre in it, like, shout out Demo. But, like, at the same time, when he's come on, especially when we've needed goals, he's banged. Like, I can't lie, like, he has banged, innit? Like, if you look at his last, say, five games, he's banged, innit? Be it in the cups or whatever. So I'm like, and it would make more sense to do that. And I don't know if it's whether, like, Klopp was rewarding Ox for his Milan performance, which was good. But at the same time, if you're going to do that, then put him in a position where he's going to flourish. Don't put him in a position where ultimately he's gonna jeopardize himself or jeopardize the team. You're just trying to squeeze him in because he had a good performance. It don't make sense. There's other players, like, and we need to get this right. Like, this is what I'm like, we need to get this right, because obviously everyone knows, it's been well documented, in January we're gonna lose Salah, Mane, and we need to be able to have this machine ticking over nicely with adequate, do you know what I mean? I know Origi can do it. Like, obviously I know Origi, I think Origi weren't fit, to be fair. Origi weren't fit. I think he picked up something, because I'm saying, yeah, it was anyway. So second half, we do our thing, and again we was just pushing. I thought Robertson, again, he had a couple opportunities, but he needs to bang, bro. We need Risa back at the club, showing. We need John Arne Risa back at the club, showing man Wagwan, giving him the powers. You know, them way there. I don't know if you man know Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where when Will hands Carlton his black book, a man gets the little glowing. That's what John Arne Risa needs to do. Give man the powers, bruv. Like, so he starts lenging off, like, because he's always trying to do the perfect goal or do the assist or slap the pass. I'm like, brother, like, you're in perfect position to just leng this. Like, what's going on? Yeah, that was annoying. But other than that, we were doing our thing. I thought a lot of people, and I will bring it up in the player ratings, but a lot of people want to get on Salah about being greedy and not being. I actually thought this game was one of the games that he was the most, like, trying to link up play. If anything, trying to do it too much at his detriment. You know, them way there where you got the chance, and I'm like, yo, brother, slap that. And you're trying to slap it again. You're trying to pass it back to Mane and that. It's like, bro, you're doing too much. Like, but a lot of times he was like, even though he was missing the overlap, he was missing Trent's overlap, but was then like, he wasn't just missing his overlap to then try some Higgy left foot shot. He was like, it would, you know what I mean, he try his own cross, or he was trying to link up play a lot. But again, it just weren't coming off until, and Mings had a really good game, to be honest with you. I thought he was one of the defenders that was on it. However, when you're going up against Salah, it's a mad thing, and Salah does that not gonna let you set thing, where when he gets the ball, he don't stop it and then go. Like, he got it, as he got it, he already played it forward. So man was like, oh right, and he's gone. You know, them ones there, like he's already got the pace on you. So he's in front, man all took him down. It was very clever. Like, if you watch it, the way man, like, he got past the ball, didn't stop it, stand him up and then go. Man got it and passed it as soon as he got it. You know, them ones there is like, right, the ball's gone, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he brought him down. Salah with the penalty, absolute cold as ice. Had time, had Martinez doing all, and then slapped it. Beautifully executed penalty, beautifully. Martinez, hold that, innit? Hold that, brother. No, but let's get into the player ratings, innit? Cool. So Alisson, absolute man. Whoa, I couldn't believe what was going on today. Like, he was just, yeah, all over the place. Like, I don't even know. I just don't even know. He just wasn't great in it. He just wasn't great. Remember him and Trent had one piece where he's like, what's going on? Like, yeah, no, I just don't understand what Alisson was on today in it. So I'd give him a 5, if I'm honest with you. Trent, I thought had a good game. Trent, I thought had like a decent game, to be fair. On the right side, I can't really remember them getting much joy. He was on it defensively. The balls he was putting in was nice. I give him a 7.5 or 8. Give him a 7.5. Matip, absolute beast today. The way man glides, it is ridiculous. Man will just glide with no lateral movement and just be two-stepping, man, like he's in an old school dance. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, and before you know it, man's just there outside their 16-yard and then laying it off. I'm like, huh? Matip, like, he was my man of the match today. Honestly, my man of the match today. He was incredible. I thought he was 9. I give him a 9.5. I give him a 9.5 today still. Give him a 9.5. Verge, I give a Verge an 8. I feel like obviously there was that one moment with Ollie Watkins in the first half where it was a bit, you know what I'm saying? But other than that moment, I think he had a pretty good game. And the way his distribution is ridiculous, bro. Like, the way he can just slap it to Mo and just slap it to Mane, just bang. Like, it is, no. He needs to stop that. Robertson was everywhere, to be honest with you. I thought he was involved in the game a lot. I just feel like he had opportunities that, again, even his final third play wasn't right. When he should shoot, he's not. But that's often something I see with Robertson. I think he needs a little bit more confidence in his game, in shooting. So I'm going to give Robertson a 7. Fabinho, I thought he had a really good game, to be fair. One of them understated games that Fabinho has, just breaking down things. Just what you do. No, let me take that. Like, and they try to, like I said, they try to bully us in the midfield so that we kind of, you know, take it out wide and start swinging in crosses. And I feel like we commanded the midfield well, and Fabinho is a big part of that. So I give Fabinho an 8 today still. Thiago wasn't one of his best games, I'd say. Still doing nice things, but I don't think it was his best game. I'd give Thiago a 7. Hendo, I thought, had a really good game, you know, like really starts the press, was energetic, was just his balls, like, the pause, like, but some of the balls that he was putting in was just nah. Like I thought Hendo had a really good game. I give Hendo an 8.5. He didn't finish the game, and I'll give Hendo an 8.5. And then Mane. See, I think he had a good game. I actually thought he had a good game. He was taking on his man. He was being a handful. Again, it was just his final third play was just a bit. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7.5. I'll give him a 7.5. Salah. Oh, I'll do Ox first, to be fair. Ox, I'm going to give a 6-2. Again, that's not really his fault. Like I said, he shouldn't have even been played in that position. It was just an experiment I don't think worked out. And I don't think he should be lambasted a lot for that. Like, allow him, leave him, let man be in it, and move on. Cool. Salah. I'm going to give Salah an 8 personally, because I don't think it was working out. But like I said, Salah was in the game. He was looking for the pass. He was, do you know what I mean? And the way he took on man, single-handedly scored the penalty, had bare fuckery to deal with taking the penalty. He dealt with that like a G. Now, give him his ratings, man. Subs. Taki, come on. Didn't really do much. Didn't really have much to do, to be fair. Like, I'm not even going to rate, man, to be fair. And then Jota come on, obviously, for Ox, and had an okay game. He kind of changed the game, to be fair. Started making the runs. Jota's runs are incredible, man, and he's intelligent. He obviously doing number 9 movement, and then I think off of that is how the game really changed, and then we will start to find some joy. I'll give Jota a 7. He missed the it's Jota, but yeah, no. And then who else come on? I'm missing someone. I know I'm missing someone. Who else come on? Thiago come off for... Guys, get in the comments and remind me who Thiago came off for. I can't even remember now. But listen, I'm happy with the 3 points. I do feel like, to be very honest with you, if we were a bit more clinical, we could have actually come out of there with like... I called 3-1, and I think we could have come out there with 3-0, to be fair. I do think that, bro, the time when Alisson licked it off, man, and it could have, well, I don't even understand. Alisson was on a joke thing today, seriously. It could have actually been 3-1, you know, them ones there, if you really deep it. But we're moving. I feel like we're in a good vein of form. Let's just keep it going. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll be back. Safe for rocking with, man. I'll see you in a piece. Boom.